together, if you have just not a lot of time, that was just right up my alley.
Okay, all right, all right. Well, that sounds really, really great. That sounds really, really great. So, once again, to my audience, we have Miss Tiffany Smith, and as I said, she is a hairstylist located here in Louisville, Kentucky. I call her world renowned. She's also my stylist, and she'll be giving us some tips and ideas on what to do when we have that date, a last minute date, and we know it's time to go to the beauty shop, and we don't have time. She's going to tell us. So you've been in this, she just said, for 22 years. And your why is helping ladies. Is that your why?
Yeah,
Can you tell us your why?
I definitely would say that's my why. I'm in it for the end result to help someone. Oftentimes, emotional state, sadness, depression, low self-esteem is connected to the outward appearance. And when someone feels confident about themselves, they usually can feel even more confident from the inside. And so just kind of helping bring out that beauty that's there, and it may be a little dormant or sleep, because I believe it's always in there. But certain circumstances may kind of knock your beauty down, but not knock it out. So I'm the one to
Right.
help bring it out.
To bring it out. And a lot of ladies, they have lost that sense of beauty. It may be because they gained 15 pounds and they're like, well, or 20 or 25 pounds. Well, I'm not the beautiful lady that I used to be, and I've gained some weight, or, my hair is coming out, and, I got some pimples on my face. So I just don't look like I used to look. So, I just don't have that self-esteem that I should have. But by working on that outward beauty and that inward beauty, that's why I call Tiffany the inspirational advisor, because she can work not only on the outward person, but she can also work on that inward person also. So you have. Let me just ask that question: have you ever improved anyone, a woman especially? Have you ever improved their self-esteem just by changing their hairstyle?
So have I ever been the one fortunate enough to be the vessel to help someone change their self-esteem? I like to think so. Not so much me as far as the person, but my abilities to help ones to draw the connection between your perspective and your reality, because perspective is reality. So meaning, if you feel like I'm ugly, then that's what you're going to project out. But if you feel beautiful, you feel confident, you're going to project that out. So my goal is to help individuals to see that you are beautiful, even if you have gained that extra pounds, because we have seen some beautiful, I mean, hourglass shaped women that have a nasty attitude, nasty
Absolutely.
disposition, and ain't nothing pretty about them. Nothing.
Absolutely.
And to
Absolutely.
see a woman that has gained a few pounds but a beautiful spirit, I mean, you see who she is. She sees her flaws, but we see the qualities and all those things. And so being able to help a woman that couldn't look in the mirror looking down when she comes in, doesn't make good eye contact, to leave with confidence, I love that. Because doctors are trying to do it with pills, therapists is
Yeah,
trying to do it
absolutely.
with all these co-pays. So if
Right.
I can take one session, one wig, drop a wig, change a perspective, come on now, come
That
on.
is, oh
Yeah,
my goodness, and just change somebody's life by changing that appearance, and just letting them know that you are beautiful, because every woman, I feel, it possesses beauty. Every
absolutely,
woman will possess beauty, and
absolutely.
sometimes they've been browbeaten by a man, because we talked the other night. I was on somebody's show and we talked about the of the word rejection. And a
Mm.
lot of ladies can let one episode in their lives dictate the rest of their lives, because, Billy Bob rejected me 20 years ago, and I just, have my head down and eyes cast to the floor. And, maybe he said I was ugly, or maybe he said, yo,
Absolutely.
you're
You know,
overweight. Go
one of
ahead.
the things that can be a biggest error of a person, not just a woman, a person in general, you can take somebody's opinion and file it in your brain as a fact when it was
Right.
just an opinion. And anytime you have something filed as a fact, that means it's so. So if someone says, I don't like you got a big forehead, well, that was your opinion. But if I file that in my brain as a fact, then I'm covering up my forehead. Now it's a fact. But we
It's a
have to
fact.
be careful that we don't file an opinion in a fact file. And if you do,
Right.
you got to get that file, move it over to the proper file.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. Well, now I'm going to ask this question. This is going to be the pretend question. Okay, I've got a date, and
Okay.
let's say I don't get off from work until 5 o'clock, and the date is coming at 8 o'clock. So I know I don't hardly have any time at all. So my solution is to run over to the mall, go
Okay.
to the wig shop at the mall, and find a wig at the mall. Yeah, that'll work. And put it on my head, put my lipstick on, and I'm ready. Is that what I should do? Oh my God.
If only it would work that way. If only you could go to the wig store, pick out a wig like you pick out a dress, put it on, and it worked. You know, the chances of that happening is 1.1% Majority of the wigs are stocked wigs, and they're not tailored to you in particular. So you usually
Okay.
find yourself trying to make it work. You're shifting it, you're patting it down, you're trying to put a hat on it. You know, so it's really hard to get a wig right off the shelf, right out the box, and feel confident about it. When you say things come up, when you say, I got a date, I didn't know I had it, we want to think about, when we think about a wig and we think about a look, we want to have it ready on hand. It's kind of like if you put a meal together real quick, you had to go to the store in advance. The items had to been there.
Right.
So with wigs, I like to call them, what did I used to call them? WWN wigs. Wigs when necessary. Always
Okay.
have you a WWN. A wig on hand when necessary that you feel confident in, that you can drop on real quickly, and you can convert it. You can take it into a plain, like this is a plain wig, but in a heartbeat, I can take this wig and make this wig into a formal setting, change my earrings,
Oh my
and
goodness.
be ready to drop a look so quick, so quick, change it so fast before I very ask, watch this real quick, and be ready to hit the town for a formal. If I got to, you see that? You see that?
Just that
Nice little
fast.
pearl, just that fast. Do my little clip, my little bobby pin. See if you home, you're gonna do like this. You ain't gonna do it all professional. You're gonna do it just like it. Pin it up, honey.
Wow.
Hey.
Just that
Yes, just
fast.
that quick. You got that. And then that's the formal look. If I just have to drop a look. So always have a wig on hand that you feel confident in, that you know how to work it and you know how to transform it.
That is amazing. And that is a wig that you are wearing now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I couldn't come on the show tonight and not be able to speak what it is that I'm talking about. You know, it's really important that you have a perspective, the right perspective about wigs. Used to be that wigs were for people that didn't have hair. That's until Oprah
That's
became
true.
honest and said, this is why I still have my hair, because I've protected it with a protective wig. Michelle Obama, fabulous wig.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Ooh, wasn't that fabulous?
Fabulous.
So you got all of these different looks. No longer are wigs a negative. Wigs are an enhancement, protective style. So everyone, the woman with hair down her back natural, owns a wig. The woman with just a pixie cut that wants to change owns a wig. Everybody needs an emergency wig. If COVID didn't teach you that, I don't know what would.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. Well, you were saying how you can change your look, and you just can't go to the mall and just do one. Do people just? I mean, that's what I would have done, was just get a wig and put it on my head. Maybe I would just comb my hair down this way and just slide the wig on. Is that proper? Is that what we should do?
So you do what you know. We do as we know. And when you know better, you do better. So tonight, you all are out here and you're learning. If you notice, my name says the wig tailor. You've heard a man get a suit, and then you heard a man get a tailored suit. A tailored suit means that suit is customized. It looked like it was made just for him. My salon, we have a wig maker, so she can create a wig based off the measurements of your head so
Oh
that the
wow.
fit is perfect. We also have stocked wigs, where that means we have wigs on hand that we tailor. I tailor a wig to fit you. And it doesn't have to be expensive to be a tailor. Let me show you something, for example. So I told you tonight I'm going to show you. Let me take this one off.
Oh my goodness.
You stay right
Wow.
here, honey. You hold right here. So let me show you. So this is like one of our stock wigs, a little short wig. It's just important that when you get a wig, first of all, that you learn how to put it on right. The back of wigs usually always has that like bra hook.
Yeah,
That
it
hook
does.
allows you to adjust it to make it tight so that it can fit your head. So you want to put the hook on first. Then most wigs that are quality wigs, not expensive wigs, just a decent quality wig should have combs in it. These combs allow it to anchor so you don't have this fear or have to mess with your confidence that this wig is going to fall off. So we're going to put
Okay.
this on really quickly. I'm going to put these combs in real quickly.
Did you have something on your hair?
Oh, yes. Yes. That's a good point. Let me show you guys real quick. I have a lot of hair. My hair is pretty thick. So you want a wig cap or protective cap so it protects your hair from sliding. But also you want to braid your hair down so that you don't have all this cushion. We've all seen the women that wear wigs and it's like it's sitting on top of their head that if any
Like a hat.
mild wind come along, it's going to blow it
Right.
right
It's
off.
gonna blow off. Right. Right.
Just sitting. We've seen her. So we don't want to be that woman. So sometimes though, what if you can't braid it? What if you don't know how to braid? You can't get to the
Right.
salon and get
That's
it
me.
braided down. A ponytail and a slick back would work. You want to pull your hair back into a ponytail. And it's important right back in the back where your neck creases. It's called your occipital bone. I'm not going to get so medically technical for you. But your occipital bone, that's where you want to hide that ponytail right in the crease of your neck so that the wig can lay flat. So it's going to put this wig on. Make sure we hook it. Perfect.
All right. You're
Okay.
magic.
So this is a drop of wig. So this wig has a part. So I'll line the part up and I also will line my sideburns up.
Amazing.
So it's important that you have your ears out, that anything of yours that kind of can enhance the wig just a little bit, let your sides, if you got a piece of gray, just one or two gray pieces, let them hang out. It's okay because we used to seeing a pop. You always have that one gray that don't want to comply anyway. He never gets colored. He's always on the scene. So if he pops out in the middle of you trying to put on your wig, let him. Try not to be too perfect. Try to let the wig kind of style itself. So this is a short look that I would throw on, and I kind of like messy. So I will mess this up a little bit. And then once I mess it up, kind of get it out of my eye.
Oh, cute.
And just be ready to go.
Oh,
Just
cute.
be ready to go, honey. See?
I love it.
So
I
just
love
make
it.
sure that when you do drop a wig, try in advance to get your emergency items on hand beforehand. It's kind of like you want to have a pack of Band-Aids in your house just in case you cut yourself. You don't plan to cut yourself, but you definitely don't want to be going to get a Band-Aid once it happens. So
Right,
always just try to
absolutely.
get your wig ahead of time so that you can get it cut. Go to a wig tailor. Go to somebody that knows how to cut a wig. That way you feel confident when you got to drop that wig on. See, I got
Right.
this earring. Which one you think?
I love
Glam
it.
or a
Oh,
pearl?
I like the long. I like the chandeliers.
You like
The
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 chandelier?
long
Okay.
ones. Yes. I mean,
Okay.
absolutely amazing, ladies. What she just showed us right before our eyes. She just showed us what she could do with a wig. She took off one, which I thought was her hair, and she put on another little short one. And it's amazing. And she didn't do a lot of work. She's basically just using her brush and her fingers. First, now she's got the bangs going forward. Going forward. Now, suppose I don't want bangs.
Ah,
I don't
you
want
ain't said
bangs.
nothing but a word.
I don't want
You ain't
bangs.
said nothing but a word. Your
Now
wig
she's,
should be a convertible. You should be able to let the top down, sides.
and it is amazing. It is amazing what she just did with a wig. And she showed us the before and she showed us the after. Do you have another before or after of anything that you could show us?
Sure, I have some pictures. Let's look at some of the work that I've done before. These are just some of the pictures of some clients that I've did some tailoring looks. Let's talk. This is my favorite. I love me some Stacey May. So
Oh,
Stacey
beautiful.
May is a beautiful, beautiful woman who often transforms her looks. So I had the pleasure of doing a custom pixie cut look for her. This was the wig when we took it out of the pack on your left-hand side. Hopefully that's the left-hand side of you all
You
screen.
correct. It
And
is.
this is just how the wig was. And we went ahead and we cut it to fit her face. We also changed the color. We did a little bit of tinting on the color, styled it 100% human wig, and you look at that. Tell me
Amazing.
that this ain't tailor fit.
Amazing. Amazing.
So she's
Doesn't look
got
like the same
emergency and she's
wig.
got to drop a wig just like that. Be ready to go.
Well, the one on the left looked like a wig. The one on the left
Mm-hmm,
looks
mm-hmm,
like a wig. The
mm-hmm.
one on afterward, the picture that shows the after, it does not look like a wig. It looks so natural. It
It
looks
does.
so
It
natural.
really
But you
does.
had to tailor that
I
to her
did.
face.
That's the
You
same exact wig tailored. Yes,
does
ma'am.
not look like it. It does not look like
Yes,
it. It looks like
ma'am.
another one.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
amazing. That is absolutely amazing. What you can do with the wig. So, do you have any other pictures, or you want that you want to show us before
Let's
and
see.
after?
I try to upload some to you. You know you have your great technical. Did you get any of my other ones that I sent?
I don't know. I have been running up a little while today. I don't know,
It's
but we
okay.
do.
It's
But
in
we
your
do.
email. But
But we.
one
But
of the
we.
things I do want to mention, if you
Mm-hmm,
looked at
mm-hmm.
her picture, and right now you see a lot of wigs being sold on Instagram and Facebook. And if you notice, those women have on makeup. It is important that you understand that if you're going to wear a wig, it is better if you enhance the wig with the full package. It's kind of like putting on a beautiful dress and then throwing on some tennis shoes. It's off.
Right, right, right,
Unless you work for humanity, you outside walking on your lunch break. That don't that don't really go.
right,
So with
right, right.
wigs, you want to give yourself just your everyday. So a little gloss, a little mascara, a little gloss, you'll be ready to go. So
Just
don't forget that component. So if you are getting ready for a quick date, get a little bit of mascara,
oh my goodness.
touch up them lashes. I
And
told you
she is.
I like messed up hair.
And she is ready to go out on a date by and the hair, but she didn't have time to go to the beauty shop. You didn't have time to do anything.
Oh,
You just put it in her, and you have convinced
drop a
me
look.
and hopefully every lady in the audience that a wig is essential in your wardrobe. You know, like we
Absolutely.
may have scarves in our wardrobe or
Mm-hmm.
different pairs of earrings, rings, bracelets, whatever. We change our shoes constantly, have a collection of shoes, because this
Mm-hmm.
is the way I've always felt about my hair. I've always felt like if my hair was together, it didn't take much work for me to get the rest of myself
And
together.
isn't that and you know what's awesome too? What's also worth mentioning? If your hair ain't right, you don't feel right. And
No,
it's
you
just
don't.
amazing how you can be in the hospital. I go to the hospital and do my clients' hair just to lift their spirits. You can be sick, but just to know you look good feels so much better. So to have an
And
emergency wig or WWN, a wig when necessary, you don't know what life is going to throw at you, but be
that's true.
ready. Be
That
ready.
oh, that is
You
so
see?
very, very true. Oh, she has totally changed her appearance from when we started the show. And she didn't do a whole lot of work. You know, she
Mm-mm.
wasn't sitting on her hair dryer. She didn't have to put the curlers in her hair or none
Mm-mm.
of that.
Just drop a
And she
look.
just and she has created an after five look. Move your hands. I want to see the whole put your hands down. That's it. We want to see the whole look that she has created. And that's Stacy again. Is that
Okay, this
Stacy?
is not Stacy. This is another beautiful client that I did a transformation. That was the wig out of the pack. And this is what you typically see. When you go to a supply store, you put it on. This is what you see. And you're like, oh no, oh no. But show the picture after I transformed this one. So this is the before. No, that's the back of Stacy's, which is beautiful.
Oh,
That's
that
the back. But look at that.
is that the front of her? Oh, that is so
Look at
that's
that. She is
incredible.
beautiful. And she has
In-
hair. But to have a protective style when she wants to just run and just do something,
That's before here,
Mm-hmm.
audience. That's before, and that's after. Oh,
Yes.
that is it's like night and day.
Night and day. And go ahead and put that picture up with the neckline, because this is another great thing. When you get a wig tailored, you can customize that neckline. I love that. That's Stacy's neckline. That
That
just it's just so soft and it just hugs her neck. Yes. That's the
that's
back of
Stacy.
this look. Uh-huh.
That is the back, and it looks like her hair. It looks like her hairline. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
look like a wig. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
look like a wig hairline. It looks like her
Her
natural.
hairline. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's unbelievable.
Yes. I
That is
love it.
totally
Love, 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 love,
unbelievable.
love, love.
So I tell you, we have learned a lot tonight. We have learned a lot tonight. And how do you store your wig? Should you put it on a wig form or head? What do you call it? Head form?
That's a great question. So when you're working with a wig, you want it to be ready to go. So storing it in your drawer or tossing it to the side makes more work for you. And that's the big thing. You want to be able to go in a moment's notice. So having a wig stand. So this is a more of a hard mannequin wig that really helps too, because having her, you can name her. This one rotates, but traditionally we all have access to the styrofoam heads.
Right.
So making sure that you store your wig in a way that will let it maintain its shape. So when I put this on the styrofoam head, I'm going to put it on just like it was my head. And even to the point of styling, shaping, sometimes you can even put a scarf over the wig.
Oh
Maybe
my
you want the
goodness.
sides a little flat. You would just
Oh,
tie the scarf just like you would tie in your own head. I would comb that right on her, spray a
that's
little hairspray.
oh my goodness.
You can style her, you can curl her, and let her be ready at a moment's notice. You might not wear her for another 6 months, but let her be ready.
She
You
will be
always
ready.
want to be ready.
Oh, always,
Always want to be ready.
always. Well, I tell you, we have learned a lot about wigs, and in this
Yay.
day and age, we should all be beautiful at a moment's notice. Oh, now she's
Mm-hmm.
going back. Isn't that great? She's going back to the original look that she had when the show first started. It's unbelievable. It is totally unbelievable. I hope a lot of ladies are impressed. And the big question I need to know is if someone wants a wig and they were just sort of like reluctant or they didn't know what a wig, what you should do, how to take care of a wig and all that good stuff. And they learned a lot tonight. How could they reach you? Where are you located?
So we are located, as I said, in Louisville, Kentucky. If you call us, we will book you for a consultation. We have private rooms, so you don't have to feel self-conscious. We also have different try-on stocked wigs that'll give us the idea on what the best look for you is. Sometimes we have to customize it and make it specifically for your measurements. And sometimes we just have to cut a wig that we already have in stock for you. But we're here to help you. We're here to educate you on the do's and
Now,
do nots.
suppose someone is looking at you and they live all the way in California, up in New York, down in Florida. Would you be able to ship a wig to them? And have you ever
Often.
done that?
Often. We love pictures. We love creating wigs. Like if you have a picture of how you used to look, maybe circumstances has happened. We have a cancer boutique here, so we do help women that suffer from hair loss. And so it's really important that they look as close to how they used to look as possible. So we have no problem taking a picture and customizing a look for you and shipping it. We have a lot of happy customers that you can talk to that was able to get a wig by mail from us, that have been more than excited because it really looks like the picture. So we really love a challenge. Remember, I said in the beginning, I'm in it for the
Right.
problem solving.
Right.
I
Oh,
love it.
yes.
Yes, we definitely can
Absolutely.
help ones.
Absolutely. So I just say, Tiffany Smith, she is a master stylist, a creator. She's just all in one. And don't forget, she's our inspirational advisor too. So we're getting ready to conclude our evening, and I've learned a lot, and I know my audience has learned an awful lot too. So in concluding with you this evening, do you have any concluding comments that you'd like to make before we go off the air tonight?
Concluding comments. I would definitely say own it. whatever it is that you choose to do, whether it's a protective style, a wig, a new cut, keep your hair long, a long hair bob, own it and be confident in it. If you find yourself needing a lot of reassurance, meaning you have a style and you have to ask all your girlfriends, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Right,
Then
right.
that's not the style for you. When people give you a compliment, let it be the extra, not what's necessary, because people ain't gonna often give you your compliments. So if you already have complimented yourself and you feel confident, then whatever people give you is just the extra. So
Right,
whatever it
right.
is you choose to do for your look to enhance you, let you be confident with it. And so if you're not confident with it, then you get a style that you are confident in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Well, we have learned a lot. She is an awesome young lady, and she will accommodate anybody, whether you are in the state of Kentucky or if you're
Mhm.
all the way out in New Mexico
Timbuktu.
or Timbuktu. She's going to take care of your hair needs. And she's not just a hairstylist, she's an educator. She is an educator. So I would like to just thank her for coming on. I'm going to conclude for a few minutes after you leave because I have something to tell my audience. It's going to give
Okay.
me about a 1 or 2 minutes. But I just like to say thank you, thank you, thank
You're
you. You were
so
just wonderful.
welcome.
And we might have you back on the show to learn a little bit more in the
Well,
future.
thank
So thanks
you.
so
Thanks
much.
for having me, guys. Bye
Appreciate you. Okay.
bye.
All right.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. So we have really, really learned a lot this evening. We really have. So in concluding, I'd like to pull this bad boy out one more time. This is my uh Princess Secrets, and I have my book, I have my website, and it's PrinceCharmingWay.com. If you would like to order my Love Bundle Special. And as I said the other week, my Love Bundle Special, and because I'm feeling really good these days, I'm going to give away my Love Bundle Special. I'm going to have that bad boy ready for you, and you can just, it's a over $1,000, but I'm going to have it for you. Just give me what you want to. Okay, just if you want to pay, it's over $1,200, but with it comes, you get all the relationship videos, you get the relationship tapes, you get an autographed copy of my book, Prince Charming, Where Are You? My motivational book. You get it all. Just and you can go to my website and find out what all is included in the love bundle. So pay me what you want to pay me. You say you only have 15, 20, $25, pay me that. You got 50, you got 500, I'll take that too. So whatever you want. And remember, we'll be back here next week, same time, same place. We will be back here and we are going to be on our new app. And I'm just so very, very excited about it. And hopefully I'm going to learn more about our new app, but we're streaming out to all various platforms. So remember, wear your mask, continue to social distance, continue to say a prayer for the whole wide world. And we'll see you next week. Bye bye.